Alright there guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're talking about the very unfortunate and horrible tragedy that has hit the Kyoto animation studio in Japan. Last week, on July 18th, some idiot decided it was a good idea to get a bunch of gasoline, pour it all over the Kyoto Animation Studio's floor, and then light it on fire. He apparently also said the word die as he was doing it. Now, I'm not sure if this was an employee at the studio or just some random person that somehow was there. But it's a horrible, horrible thing. 33 people were killed in this fire. That's 33 animators. Just like that, gone. And there was about another 30 plus people injured during this horrible, horrible tragedy. Kyoto Animation are responsible for such animes as K-On!, which you guys know is my favourite non-shonen anime of all time. Clannad, The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya, the movie A Silent Voice, Violet Evergarden, which is the next anime I will be watching. They're responsible for such great shows. Oh, and Free. They also made that. Kyoto Animation have some of the more passionate and enthusiastic animators in this community out of all the anime studios. Oh, they also were responsible for Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, which had its second season announced that it was confirmed earlier this year. But now it's still at the time of recording this, Yoshihiro Takemoto, the director of Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, has currently gone missing. We can neither confirm whether he is dead or alive. All we know is he's missing and he hasn't been seen since the tragedy happened. So, Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid Season 2, whenever it was confirmed to be starting, it will not be starting at that time. I think it was early next 2020 it was confirmed to be starting. Yeah, I don't think that's not going to be happening now. Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid Season 2 will have to be delayed. If Yoshihiro is not found. But one small ray of shining light that has come out of this tragedy is the way that us as the anime community have come together and done something amazing. A GoFundMe was set up for Kyoto Animation and the goal was $750,000. As of recording this, the current total money raised on this GoFundMe is over $2 million. Over $1 million more than the original goal. Like $1,125,000 more than the original goal, which is awesome. And that's something only we can do. Our community is the only one that can do stuff like this. I've never seen a different community be able to come together and do such an amazing thing. Also, all the shows that I've just mentioned that Kyoto Animation are responsible for animating, just think, those shows were animated in that very studio, in those very rooms, that very building, and it's gone. It wasn't burnt down, but it was set on fire, and so much of the inside is probably destroyed. There were many people outside the studio within the coming days after the event. Well, not event really, after the tragedy, putting flowers and praying for all the victims of this horrible tragedy. This should never have happened. And the person that did this really needs to be held accountable. This is Japan's biggest mass murder since World War II. That's how serious this is. Japan have not had a massacre like this since World War II. And yes, it's not even 100 people, I don't think, that this happened to. But that just shows how little tragedies go on in Japan. That something like this is the biggest since World War II. Now, if you guys can also help out for Kyoto Animation, please, if you can donate to their GoFundMe, please do. Let's get as much money raised as humanly possible for Kyoto Animation. Of course, my heart goes out to all the families that are affected by the unfortunate victims of this tragedy. If we can keep that number rising for the amount of money we've raised so far for Kyoto Animation, that would be amazing. So that's going to be the end of the video. It's such a horrible thing, and these tragedies only ever seem to happen to the anime community. This doesn't ever seem to happen anywhere on any other community. It seems to always be ours that gets targeted when we haven't done anything. All these people in the studio want to do and have been doing for over 10 years is spread the joy of anime across the entire world. That's all these people have been doing and wanted to do since they started animating at Kyoto Animation. So that's going to be the end of the video. If you guys can donate, please do. Any amount is going to be helpful in order to hopefully Kyoto Animation get a new studio. They're definitely going to need to up their security though. Or if they don't have any, get some security for then if they get a new studio, to make sure something like this never happens ever again. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, follow me on all my social medias, pray for Kyoto Animation, and until next time guys, catch you later.